Hey YouTube, MrRampro here, and I wanted to do a review on a new tool I got. It's the Dremel 4000. I thought it looked pretty cool, did a little bit of research on the internet, and I needed to replace an existing rotary tool I already had. And this one came to mind as far as name. I mean, you know, Dremel tools they're leaders in the field as far as this kind of stuff goes. So I wanted to go ahead and check them out first. I started looking at it and kind of got hooked before I even bought it on all the different things this particular Dremel can do. So this Dremel tool can do. Sorry, but anyways, let's go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and show you what you get from the store when you purchase this, and it comes in a pretty informative box. Actually, I was gonna say that it would be generic and stuff like that, but this box is actually pretty unique and has a lot of information on it. I do apologize for the dents. This was the last one they had at the store, and I bought this one for $73, $77 at Walmart, so it's a pretty good value as far as I'm concerned, because you can get the cheaper ones for 20, 30 bucks, and this one apparently does a lot more, has variable speed and all that stuff, but we'll get to that. Let's see, on the top you just got a couple of different pictures of different tasks and everything like that, but down here it tells you get one attachment, which is this here for a grinding sanding attachment, and you get an accessory kit with 26 accessories in it. So down here you have a versatility meter, I guess what they printed on the box, and it's at high. It's supposed to be the highest versatile tool that they have on the market now, so that's pretty cool as far as these, you know, hand rotary tools go. On the side here they go through just quick I guess descriptions of the features of the tool itself, and I'd already looked at a lot of this on the internet, so I didn't really read too much of it on the box. But here, you know, high performance motor, okay, variable speed knob here, electric feedback, so you have maintain speed under a load, so that's pretty cool actually. Replaceable motor brushes for longer motor life, all kinds of cool stuff like that. So, and looking at this on the back, you see all the attachments and all that kind of stuff, and they do a color coordination with it. So there's a yellow dot right here beside this. You come down, okay, that's a cleaning or polishing tool. Okay, there is a red dot by this little thing that looks like a cutting wheel. Come down, oh, that's for cutting. Okay, there's a green dot for this little bit with a ball on the end. Oh, that's for grinding or sharpening. So they kind of give you a breakdown of what comes with it and what the different accessories do before you even open it up. So that's pretty cool. They give you how many you get and all that kind of stuff. You get some sanding wheels and little collets and all kinds of nonsense there. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the good part of this review, which will be the stuff inside the box. So first we'll start with the more boring of the good stuff, I guess, which is the paperwork you get with it. And I was going to skip this, and this is actually like the third or fourth take of this video, and I came across some pretty good information that I just wanted to share with you guys real quick. This one here, stop, read this one, whatever. I'm not going to read this one, so sorry. If you buy it, you'll read that one on your own. Sure, it was something about safety, but we all know that if you're going to do stuff, you know, be safe with it. I'm not going to preach to you guys. I see a lot of these guys on YouTube that preach about, oh, be safe, you know, treat your weapon as if it's loaded. Yeah, that's good information. You're right, that is, but I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I'm hoping that you do know that kind of thing, and if not, then go get some training. Find somebody that can teach you. I mean, you got personal responsibility there. You do need to, you know, take responsibility for your own actions and all that kind of stuff. So do it. I'm not knocking the guys that remind people about safety, because it's awesome. Remind everybody you can, but all that to say that I'm not going to read the safety pamphlet. So right here we've got your product registration for your 5-year warranty from the manufacturer, so that's pretty cool against I guess manufacturer defects and stuff like that. So we'll be sending this in. And here we've got some little thing. I haven't actually seen this one before. I don't know what this is. Okay, this is a real quick how-to guide on the attachment that comes with it, the sanding and grinding attachment, and we'll look back at this when we put the attachment on the tool later on in the video. And this is pretty cool. This is an exploded view of all the parts for your Dremel and an ordering form to replace the parts that you find broken. So that's pretty cool. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that ability with this Dremel tool. That's pretty neat. You can change every little part with it. You've got your order form so you can replace it. And the prices, it does have a price guide on it. The prices seem to be fairly reasonable. I mean, 10, 5, 6 bucks, that kind of thing, $2 and $3. I think the most expensive one I'm seeing just at a glance is $24 so far as parts go. So that's pretty cool. So I don't know, help you out. Because if it's as versatile as they say it is, then you're going to use it all the time, and you're going to want the ability to fix it up if you break it. So here's a couple of different models here. I think this is a Dremel 300 maybe. Yeah, this is a 300, and this is the cordless version, a 10.8 volt version. I think they have a 7.2 volt also. But this book was cool because of all of the attachments. It tells you pretty much about all their products and all the attachments that you can get with this. You got lawnmower blade sharpeners and knife sharpeners and all kinds of cool stuff. Got all the different bits, all the different sanding and cutting wheels and polishing stuff, and all the accessory kits, and then a list of all the tools and everything. So that's found on this pretty cool reference guide. They call it the Quick Start book. Pretty good information in there. So if you're still watching the video and haven't fast forwarded yet, now we're going to go ahead and get to what they tell you to store it in, which is this bag here. Now, it kind of seems like a flimsy bag. I probably will not store it in this bag. It just seems like it's kind of crappy, really. Springing 70 bucks, you could have given me a cloth bag. But it is what it is. I'm trying to keep the cost down, I'm sure. But I don't know, maybe it'd be good for something. Give it to the kids, they can put toys in it. I don't know. Anyway, it's just really flimsy, really thin. It looks like the same kind of material that you make like a windbreaker out of. I guess like some little nylon, thin nylon fabric. Not really worth anything at all. The zipper, you know, I mean, it's just a cheap little case for it. I'm not going to get into a review of this because that's not the product you bought, but this is cheap, so you probably won't like it. But now let's go ahead and go to the tool itself. Here we go. I'll go through the other attachments and everything like that as we get time for it, so, or as they become relevant. So here's the tool itself. You can see that it's pretty meaty, and I do not have my old one with me, but you can see that with this attachment here on the end, that allows me to hold it much like, you know, a pencil and do the etching and all the scribe work and everything like that that I would normally do with a regular Dremel. It's not so heavy that I feel like I couldn't hold it. It is heavy enough that, honestly, if I was going to be doing any kind of stuff, I'd probably hold it like this here, you know, I mean. But for your fine work, you can get in there and do this. You probably get a little fatigued. I did hear about a support bar that apparently attaches maybe right here somehow. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to look at the catalog again, but that lets it rest either along the palm of your hand or back here, something like that. So it holds, and that's just a buddy at work telling me that, so I don't really know if that's true or not. But you can see the size. Weight is 18.8 ounces, so it is a little on the heavy side if you were to, you know, use it over and over again. You can actually do stippling and stuff like that with this. You know, and if you were doing some long, monotonous job like that, I just recommend taking a break a lot, because this is a lot heavier than a soldering iron if you were going to do that on the grip of a pistol or anything. And yeah, this might not be the best tool for it, and you'd have to maintain a lot more control with it so you wouldn't tear things up. So I'd probably just use a soldering iron for it, but if you were going to, you just have to take more breaks with it. You do have a hanging hook here because they have a flex shaft attachment you can put here and use it completely separately and hang this up on a hook on your workbench or something and use it like that. So that's pretty cool. They were definitely, you know, have had time to fix and improve the product, so that's pretty sweet. And your on-off switch, here's your lock button. I don't know if you haven't used one of these rotary tools before, here's your lock button here. You push it down to release, to actually hold the shaft on the inside, so you can loosen the little locking collar here on the top. So, I don't know, pretty good feature, and I find it convenient. You can change stuff really quick. And we're coming up on our done time, so this will be it for part 1. I'll make a part 2 right now, and we'll get it out to you guys. So I appreciate you watching if you've watched this long, and I apologize, I'm just now getting to the tool. But this is the review on the Dremel 4000, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.